Hi Graham. What's the latest on an injury front? Will Ben Chilwell and Raheem Sterling be available tomorrow?
Well, it's positive. We're going to train later on this afternoon, so providing they come through that okay, there's a good chance they'll be in the squad.
You spoke after West Ham and Dortmund about making steps forward. Are you happy at the rate in which you're progressing at the moment?
Well, we can always do more and do better, but at the same time you always have to look at the situation for what it is and put it in the context that it's in. But in terms of how the group is working, that's positive. I thought the Dortmund performance away from home, given the context of the competition, the opponent, the environment, was another step forward. But we have a different challenge again at the weekend because we're at home against a Premier League side, so we have to make sure we're ready for that. But yeah, satisfied, but as always room to improve.
And in terms of tomorrow's match, you start 10 points off the top four. Is it a game that you simply need to win to keep alive the hopes of qualifying for the Champions League via the Premier League?
Well, I think it's a game that we want to win because we're playing at home. We want to win. It's as simple as that. As I've said before, there's no point thinking about 4 months away. We focus on the next match, which is Southampton. So, as we know from earlier in the season, and in any game you play in the Premier League, it's always complicated, always tough. So we have to be ready for that challenge and play at home, try to take the 3 points.
Mark Cucurella is clearly going through a really difficult time at the moment. Reports suggest that his house was broken into shortly after joining the club.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Was it disappointing to hear him being booed by the Chelsea fans in Dortmund on Wednesday?
I didn't hear that, to be honest. There was 80,000 people there, so I didn't hear any of that.
Only one goal in the last 4 matches. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang appears to be the only out-and-out striker fully fit at the moment. What does he need to do to get himself back into contention? Do you see him having a role to play this season?
Well, we have David Fofana as well, who's a centre forward that we've signed. Who's a young player with potential, we feel. And there's also other forwards, but of course Pierre's in our squad. He's remained an important player for us. He's worked hard. He knows the situation at the moment, but nothing's set in stone. His attitude has been really, really good, and we'll make an assessment as we go forward.
And finally, from me, what's your understanding on the situation around Mason Mount's contract at the moment? Reports suggest a bit of a stalemate when it comes to negotiations. How keen are you to tie into a new deal at the club?
Well, I think it's always complicated. There's always negotiation. It's best that I leave it between Mason and the club. That's the best way for that to be dealt with. As far as I'm concerned, he's been fantastic to work with. An important player for us, and of course, I hope it gets resolved quickly.
Vaishali, PLP.
Hi Graham.
Hi.
Obviously Ben started in midweek, but how important is it for you to manage his return back from injury?
Yeah, that's the challenge for us at the moment. He had 30 against West Ham, 60 against Dortmund, so the decision will be based on how he recovers today and how he reports, and we'll make that call probably tonight or tomorrow as to the extent that he can play, but it's certainly something we have to be mindful of.
And one on Southampton, what challenges arise when you're about to take on a team without a permanent manager at the helm?
Well, you're not sure at all how they're going to go. Anything can come at you pretty much because you've got a caretaker manager and they've had a week to prepare some ideas. What's happened before is no reference really, so that's the challenge for us. We have to then focus on ourselves and focus on what we're doing well, and then prepare and make sure we're ready for the challenge, because I think there's a big challenge coming our way.
Alex, BBC.
Hi Graham.
Hi.
Your team's creating a lot of chances at the moment, which is obviously a positive for you as a coach, but aren't taking them. So is there a point you can't be praising them for creating the chances that they need to take them, or do you need some luck, or is it kind of a mixture of all of that?
No, I don't like to use luck as a reason or something to wait for, because it's something you can't control. Clearly you need that in a game, but it's not for us to think about. It's about the Dortmund game in terms of chances created was a positive for us. If we can maintain that, that's the challenge for us. And then the quality of play that we have, I think, in the final positions we can score. The criticism for us, I would say, and the fair criticism, and something we've been looking to improve over a period, is we haven't attacked as well as I'd like us to. And attacking well means creating chances, sustaining chances, good chances how we want it to look. And it was closer against Dortmund. Good in the first part of the game against West Ham, but the challenge is always to do it over the 90 minutes. It's not as simple as that, of course, because it's the Premier League and there's an opponent there, but that's what we need to do.
And you mentioned you've got players coming back like Ben Chilwell, Raheem Sterling, and a positive performance. You said that's a step forward against Dortmund. Do you feel that with time things are getting closer to where you want to be till you get that performance over that 90 minutes?
Well, yeah, we feel there's progress, but again, you have to constantly see and evaluate where we're at and what the circumstances are. It's pretty straightforward. You know, you play a game and you need to win, but there's lots of things going on in the background in terms of managing players coming back from injury, like I said last week and the week before. Integrating new players into the team and how that works, and all the time you're playing against, you're playing a competition, you're playing an opponent, so you have to deal with that as well. But that's just where we're at, and it's exciting.
Thank you.
Simon Johnson, Athletic.
Okay. This is a general question, not specifically referring to last Saturday. Sort of been asked to ask you, what do you make of VAR, and if you could change anything, is there anything that if you could change that you would?
Oh,
that sounds a lot then.
That's a nice one. No, I have no problem with VAR necessarily. I don't think I would have had it in the first place because I think I'm a bit of a romantic traditionalist. I quite like the referee and the linesman are there to make the decision, and whatever mistake happens. I think that's good, but I understand that we want to make it so that all the decisions are correct. Then I go, do we really want every single decision to be correct? Because there's an element of human error, there's an element of that happens in the game. It's something for us all to talk about and get annoyed about. It's part of the game. I think it'd be boring. Are we going towards eventually computers are going to make the decision? Because I hear people talking about they need it to be consistent, and the only way to be consistent is human beings don't make the decision, because every human being will see it in a different way, and the football action will be so different. There won't be the same one. So this drive for consistency is strange when you consider that humans are taking part in the game.
Okay, hello. Anybody home? Good morning to my brothers and sisters in Australia, India, and some part of the world. It's already morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is in your location. It's all good, right? So, okay. Hope you can hear me and you can see me. And if you don't mind, you can subscribe, and also you can like and all the good stuff. Doesn't cost anything, just so you know. So thank you so much for stopping by. I didn't really wanna go live today, just came back and I saw the news about many Chelsea players are gonna miss out tomorrow for the game. I don't know who is leaking the news, so I had to just come here and discover together with you, kind of, and see what we can do when the opposition already knows what you're gonna do and who is out and who is in. It's always difficult, right? So I don't know who is leaking those information. That is something that we need to figure out. Wait. We need to find out who is snitching in that dressing room somewhere. Somebody is selling news. So they need to stop. They need to sack some people because it's not right. You are welcome back, Mr. Ray. DJ is in the house. Big up and everyone in the chat. Like and subscribe. And also you can join us if you want. The link been provided there somewhere. So you can just click and call us if you have time, or you comment. Let's see, Lusala say hi guys. Let's go for a draw to see a different result. Let's go for a draw to see a different result. No, it doesn't work for me anymore. Even if I say draw, we're gonna lose. So better just zip it and wait what's gonna happen. So the last time I said draw against Borussia Dortmund, I said it was going to be 1-1. It didn't happen. We lost. So I don't know what to predict anymore. I might be the problem in there. I might be the problem why Chelsea can't win a game, because my predictions are horrible. You know, so get also in the poll. Let us know what you think, who's gonna win. And remember, tomorrow morning, well, depending on your location, of course, but morning for me, it's gonna be a game between Chelsea and Southampton from Stamford Bridge. So put your notification on. It's gonna be on the GFC YouTube channel. We're gonna be live there probably a couple hours before the game for the pre-game show. And if we have more engagement, we can do the watch along all the good stuff. So I don't know, anybody that knows what is happening here with Chelsea, you can tell us really what is happening here. You know, somebody's leaking news. Chelsea. Yeah, DJ, give me a few more seconds to try to fix this on YouTube. I can hear you, but nobody's gonna hear you from YouTube. I kind of forgot to fix it before because I didn't really plan this. So let me see what I can do here. So let's see. What the heck? Right, I can't see anything, but no, it is what it is. Okay, so boom, back again. Let me just put this somewhere here. A lot of stuff to fix live because I didn't know if I was going live. Just came back. So bear with me because we are almost there. Bada boom, bada boom. We are almost there. Only a few more clicks to go. We should be fine. Okay, I think we are ready. DJ. Hello?
Hey, Ogs, big up, bro. How are you? You okay?
Yes, sir. I'm okay.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Me? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm recovering from the sea, Ogs. I had it for a little while. Yeah. So I've not been. What do you call it? It's the first time. It was actually the first time I've actually ever had it, mate. I've never had it.
Oh man.
So it was a bit strange for me when I had it on Wednesday. But thank God I've overcome it now. So I've lost my smell and taste for the first couple of days, and I'm back to normal now, which I'm happy about.
Didn't know about it. Get well soon, man.
Yeah, I will do, mate. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. I've still been watching your streams. I'm sorry I haven't been making comments here and there. I've just kind of been in bed to be honest with you.
It's tiring. You just lose attention to anything. It's just horrible. No taste,
mate,
no smell, no nothing. It's just
and on top of that, my club is not exactly doing my health any good either.
Yeah.
at the moment. So
we're just like a laughing stock, man. What's going on here?
I don't know, brother. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm very annoyed with the leaks that have been coming out tonight. I don't know who or what and why this person has been leaking this information out. But what it does tell me one thing is it's on top of it is our club hierarchy. It needs to stop, mate, because this person that's clearly getting this information is either on the payroll at the club or something like that, and they're just going around giving this information out. It just makes Southampton's team talk for tomorrow is easier for them now, because you know, I've never known it in my life. I don't think I've ever seen as much news coming on Chelsea in one evening regarding our team news. It's like it sounds like there's something bigger maybe going down. I don't know what that could be. You know, is it Graham Potter? Is there something we don't know about that's going on behind the scenes? I really, really don't know, because under the Roman era, we never saw this ever happen under Roman Abramovich. Nothing was ever leaked out like this.
Or it could be somebody trying to get
troll.
To get no, not troll. Try to get Graham Potter sacked, because when you link this kind of information, and then probably because we even saw Chelsea official website and Twitter account when Graham Potter joined, and like, hey, this is your manager, not mine. But when another manager is appointed, oh, this is our gaffer, like inside, there are so many people who don't really like Graham Potter, let's be honest. Most of us are just fans of like Thomas Tuchel and whatever. You can even tell by the way they tweet, the way they communicate is completely different than the way it used to be before. So you never know who is inside there. Okay, we're going to link this and that, and then this guy is going to continue losing games. It's not even the first time, but this one is just like one day in advance. So it makes it more like, what's going on here? Bobby.
Hey, big up, guys.
Big up, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of this. Anything about the squad, it's down to the manager. When you talk of inside, people don't like Graham Potter. Well, who's inside? He's brought his entire backroom staff with him.
Well, so still really computer people, still administrators over there. A lot of people still working in the office that we don't know because... Yeah.
I don't believe that. Unless there are major injuries to people like Reece James and Thiago, how would they know that they're not going to be played? That would be something that would be discussed between Potter and his staff. So anyway, regardless of which, look, we should be able to rest those players, and if we are still deficient, then that shows we've got more players to bring into the club. It shows that we are still short a little bit. You know, there's still people like Modric and Chukwuemeka. I think Sterling's coming back or is fit. João Felix. So there's still a considerable number. I mean, people are worried about the defence. Well, Thiago Silva, as far as I'm concerned, should have been rested against West Ham. Why can't Badiashile and Koulibaly play as centre backs? Crikey, Koulibaly is not a fool. He hasn't suddenly become a donkey overnight. Overnight, you know. So
you're right.
It's not that bad. I just think that the area that is absolutely glaring, and you know we've filled it already, is the need for a right back. Even the left back situation. If I don't know why they say Cucurella is not playing. They tried to leak rubbish that people booed him, and you know Potter put that straight. He didn't hear any booing. That's another agenda. And even if he's not playing, Lewis Hall can do that job very, very well.
I agree.
So I wouldn't panic too much. There's no excuses for Mr. Potter. Time to start winning games, mate. Don't look for excuses. Try to set yourself up for rubbish. You got to win. You know, there's enough there to win. Enzo's still around. You still got Ruben. Even if Kovacic and Zakaria are coming back to fitness, they can still get some minutes. Up top, you play Detro Fofana. I still don't trust Aubameyang. I think the situation, you never know where his head's going to be. So play Detro Fofana. I mean, he has no excuses, really.
I agree. So, DJ, do you think that tomorrow we still have enough ammunition to beat Southampton?
Oh yeah, definitely, Orgs. I agree. Again, everything Bobby's echoed there is 100% as always. I don't see why we can't. I mean, like Bobby was saying, I thought Thiago Silva should have been rested against West Ham as well. There's also talk of obviously Wesley Fofana is now back in the squad as well. I don't know how fit he is. But if he's made the bench for the last two squads, I can only assume he's not far away from fitness. So he could also be another option. You've still got Trevor Chalobah, who can still come into that right back spot if Reece James is injured. You've still got Aspie there as well. So you have got the options there. You've got all the options still, there. You got obviously Bobby was talking about Loftus-Cheek. I thought he played pretty well the other night. I didn't think he put a foot wrong against Dortmund the other night. I thought he done pretty well. He slipped a few times on the pitch. Other than that, I thought he actually had quite a sound game for Chelsea against Dortmund. So we have got options there. Obviously, Cover's now come back to full fitness. Zakaria as well. You still got Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount. They're still all there that can still come in there and do a job in the midfield. So I don't see why we can't go and win tomorrow's match. It is Southampton. I know they're managerless. But, if we can't get a win against Southampton tomorrow...
Remember Charity FC.
Bro, I know that. That's the one that comes...
It can kick off at any time and then we handle them.
I hope not. If we can't do them tomorrow...
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about Mr. Potter then. Sorry.
Yeah, tomorrow really we had to win. Henry, are you there? Henry?
Yeah, hello.
How is the baby?
Oh, baby is doing well.
All right.
But I just want to say hi to the guys in the house and
big up, Henry.
Big up, man. What's going on here? I heard that you walk in at Chelsea Football. Are you snitching? Tell me the truth, man. You the guy.
Well,
I'm gonna blame everything on you, man.
I wanted to ask about that because I haven't been following. I've been off Chelsea news for the past couple of days. So what's happening that someone is... I just saw your tweet about that. So is there an insider was sharing our lineup or what? I don't know.
Somebody linked some information like Reece James is not going to be there, Ziyech, Aubameyang, Thiago Silva, and possibly some other stuff. So when I see that, I'm like, that guy probably is in the training sessions too. So he might see the tactics and everything and try to sell the same. But all we see is he's just putting some names of who's going to start, who's not going to start, and what is happening. So it might be more than that. Remember, Bielsa, back in the day, used to send people to check on people's trainings. So if you have somebody in... Yeah, Bielsa, when he was at Leeds United, he used to... Remember when he has a problem with Frank Lampard, Derby County, where they caught somebody like filming and checking on their training, and it was a big issue. So it's count, it's count no matter how good you are, but if your position knows what you're gonna do, and then they have advantage somehow. I mean, we still Chelsea, the quality might be better than them, but I don't know.
Yeah, they'll come with more.
They'll come more.
They'll
strategy,
have more courage.
Exactly. More tactics to try to defeat you. So that is what is happening at the moment.
Someone is trying to get Potter out.
Yeah, that's why I was suspecting you, because you are not a Potter in kind of guy. So probably you are taking those news, leaking out there so he can continue losing games, and then so he can get sacked. Yeah.
No, I don't want Potter to leave. Not this way.
You have to come clean. Bad. You have to come clean.
No, let Potter stay. In fact, this will instead I think this will be counterproductive. He will get more support now instead of people hating him, because if this person is caught, then Potter will get more support than that people give him at the moment. So the person who is doing that, oh my God, I don't know why. it's really dangerous. This is a very dangerous. You know, it's a very dangerous job. I don't know why they would do that. I think they just want Potter to be sacked like immediately, but that's not the problem. I'm going to support Potter as he is. He is our coach now, so he's there. So I'm going to support him.
Okay, so let me say hi to another brother here, Mr. Dernish is in the house. Mr. Dernish, he doesn't want me to call him Mr. Ali. Dernish, I hope your mother is doing better at the moment. Say hi to her. Mr. Undertaker CFC said that why is this clown of a manager dropping all these players? We get beat if he does. I don't know what players you're talking about. He's not dropping anybody. It looks like they are injured or something, illnesses. We don't know what is happening, but it's probably not the manager will to drop somebody like Thiago Silva and Reece James. For Aubameyang and probably Ziyech, we can understand it could be possible, but I'm not gonna throw some accusations here because I don't know what is happening. Yeah, you wanted to say something, Mr. Henry? I cut you off for some reason. No, Mr.
No, it's fine. I thought someone else was joining the studio, so but it's fine. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that this person, this is really it's really bad for us. I think it's gonna get a little worse than it will get better.
So you think tomorrow we might struggle against
against
the bottom of the league.
If we win, it will be a surprise. I've made up my mind. I'm not going to. I answered the poll here. He said Chelsea will win, but in my mind, I'm not going to be excited that, oh my God, we're going to trash these people like 4-0. No.
Okay.
If we win, fine. I want them to win.
Remember what I said. Remember what I said last time against Borussia. We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna do this.
Exactly.
What happened? What happened? So I got you. I got you. You have to guide yourself and do not expect too much, so your disappointment is gonna be low. You know.
I think for Borussia, I believe Borussia did a good job. They played almost like Atletico Madrid. They just stopped people in the back there, and they blocked everything. And I don't know. I saw the best. I was tweeting to my cousin that, hey, look at Chelsea is playing good football. This is the best football I've seen this team play. So if they play like that tomorrow, who knows? Maybe we might trash them 4-0.
Playing and winning are different things.
Yeah, we need to put the balls in the back of the net.
Yeah, if we can't do that, it's gonna be a waste of time. And go.
I'm afraid of one thing. There's one thing that I'm afraid of. That, people like Enzo, they used to score. I'm afraid that their standard might drop a little bit. That's just my fear. That their standard might drop a little bit in this team if we don't score goals. So we need someone to be, like, hit that shot. Don't go right in front of the goalie before you kick the ball. Like, kick it, whether it's out of the penalty box, just shoot it. And Enzo used to score goals like that. He scored goals like that in Benfica. So,
he's been really unlucky. He almost scored every single game now. Like, he's gonna pull up something, and the goalkeepers, when they play against Chelsea, everybody become like prime Buffon or Neuer. It's just like everybody become world class when they play against Chelsea. Those top bins and top corners that he always tries, it's going in 99% of the time. But against Chelsea, no.
And Joao Felix is not the person who misses goals like Havertz does. For Havertz, it wouldn't have been a surprise for me, but for Joao Felix, that he had those many opportunities and he didn't convert them, I was kind of surprised. That what's wrong? Is this guy becoming Havertz again or what?
It's like when they joined Chelsea and all of a sudden they change.
So I'm hoping someone breaks the deadlock. I don't know what's happening. I don't know whatever curse it is, or it's not a curse, or it's just
I've been
it's just a
telling
moment of
people
luck.
to go and search for a pastor or
Exactly.
imam or somebody. Need to come and pray for our team. Now that nothing is working, you come world class, we make you average, and then we throw you away, and then we go look for somebody else. And now
look at Casemiro. Casemiro went to Manchester, and he suddenly is scoring goals. Then look at Marcos Alonso playing he was playing as a fullback against Manchester United, and he scored.
Yeah,
Marcos Alonso of all people. And I mean, I know he had eye for goal even when he was at Chelsea, but look at the role he's playing. I don't know. With us, it's just
Andrew, my brother, talk to us. Are you the guy in the dressing room that's leaking this information?
I wish I was. A pleasant good evening to you all, gentlemen.
Good evening, bro. Good evening.
Nah, I wouldn't do such a terrible thing as a Chelsea fan, to be honest with you. So, and you know what? Just a little information in the job that I do pass their training ground on quite a few occasions, and I can see it's very hard for anybody to kind of like spy and see them and so on and so on. So I think they're safe in that regard. So I believe we'll get a win tomorrow because I think they did a great job. Well, not a great job, I mean, not scoring, but I think, in just my opinion, I think they really did a good job in the defence and the midfield against Borussia Dortmund, and I think we were just unlucky, just very unlucky that day. But I'm sure tomorrow's going to be our day, and we're going to prove it on the field. And if it is true that we do have quite a few injuries in regards to some of those guys, it'll give an opportunity for the other fellas to come in and do a job. And we definitely want to see DDF, David Datcher Fofana up front. Maybe at least 40 or 50 minutes. You can start with Kai Havertz and bring him on afterwards, because I do realise that he's only 19 years old. He's quite young.
Yeah, I just got 20, so yeah.
You just turned 20. But I think this will be a perfect platform for him to come in and show us what he's made of. So I think we will do the business tomorrow. I'm sure, at least. I think they've got some encouragement from the game they played at Dortmund. And I'm sure they're even thinking themselves that that's the game that they should and could have won. So they'll go into this game, with some enthusiasm, knowing that they're going to be at home as well, so they're going to know they can do the business. So,
don't you think that Reece James not going to be there? You think that Chalobah can get the job done?
Yeah, he's done. I think he's done. I'd prefer Chalobah because I think he can do quite a good job as a right back. Because he's got maybe not so much for the bombing forward and with deliveries, but especially the defensive aspect. I think he can do a good job there, and there's a little bit of leeway for him in case he makes a mistake, because one of the centre backs can cover for him if it's a back three or a back four or something like that. So yeah, I think he'll do a good job. I think he'll do adequate.
Okay, yeah. That is giving me some insurance. And when you come up tomorrow here and we don't win, and I'm gonna get on you. I'm gonna be so mad.
We're gonna win. Don't worry, we're gonna win. I'm sure we're gonna win. I'm 90% sure we're gonna win.
90% sure that we're gonna win.
No,
so, DJ, you are very close to Brazilian, the Portuguese football and language and all that. What's going on with Andrew Santos?
Mate, I don't know. I really thought, with his performance he done for the Brazilian under-20s, I really actually thought he was going to get a work permit sorted out. But it looks like, of all the news is coming out of Chelsea now, is, and listening to Graham Potter's press conference today, it doesn't like nothing's going to happen. They're trying to find a solution for him, which means they're going to be possibly loaning him out if this permit is not coming through. Now, there has been talk of Palmeiras very much interested in taking him till December, I do believe, till December. So it just comes down to whether the player wants to go and whether Palmeiras want to do the deal. So let's see what happens on that one. I'm still hoping and having my fingers crossed that Chelsea can get his permit sorted out, because I think he's such a talented kid, and I think we talk about saying we need midfield options. I'll tell you what, he's one good midfield option we can bring in if need be, and he's not afraid. He plays like a leader anyway. You see him, I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch any of the Brazilian under 20 games, but he plays like a leader. He can score goals. He's got a shot on him as well. He can go. He's a midfielder, but a midfielder that can run at you, can score some excellent goals from running at defence and taking them around and putting them past the goalkeeper. Obviously, getting around the goalkeeper. He's got everything about him. And I still hope that we can still get a permit sorted out of him. But the way it's all going, and listen to what Graham Potter's saying today, they're looking for other solutions for him, which I'm a bit surprised about.
Yeah,
what your guys' thoughts are?
This guy here, Fabrizio, said that the work permit was rejected for the second time, so they might be talking to some clubs down there in South America for a loan. So, man, it's a sad one, because I wanted really to see him in this team, and kind of it's gonna be like his pre-season until the end of the season. Know the guys, learn the language and all that, and next season he was just going to fit into the team, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. But we still have Zakaria. Well, anybody got the news about Zakaria? What are we gonna do with him, Mr. Henry? Do you think that we should keep him, or we might have to send him back in order to get somebody like Jude Bellingham or something? What's gonna happen here? Are you still there, Henry? No?
Hi, can you? Yeah, I think I want us to keep him. It looks like Juventus have resigned to losing him. At the same time, I'm worried about injuries. If we are going to keep him for that little, it's not much money. How much is it? Like 28 million?
Yeah.
Maybe we can take the risk with that little amount. I think we should keep him. He's a good squad player. He will come in very handy for us.
Yeah, if he can stay fit, that brother can do a good job even as a centre back. The way he helped people in the defense, just amazing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, something just came to mind. You were asking about who is leaking that information. I might get in trouble with if I say this, but don't you think? I think it's maybe one of those some of those academy players who are not happy with their places in the sport. Who knows? They want the team to lose. They want to sabotage the whole team and bring the team down with them. Who knows?
Those kids there, I don't think so. They are timid. They are kids. I don't think they're gonna have that courage to go and say, "Oh, listen, because the only chance
I'm gonna be
the
conspiracy theorist here. I'm gonna say probably one of them. Who knows? We are planning to sell some of them, so it might be.
All right, so you think like somebody like Mason Mount, but
it might be. Who knows?
But Porter has no decision to make when it comes to selling people. He's the head coach, so you don't know if you get a new coach, he might be even worse. This is even the best opportunity for those kids to play. You have an English manager that trusts youth sometimes, and this is the best that you can get right now. They bring Mourinho, they bring a Tuchel, they bring anybody, you gone. The next morning you gone. Take your belongings from the first team, go back to the academy until we send you on loan and we sell you. Period. Sure. Those big managers, they don't have time to waste on developing. They come to win. So if they are doing that, they have to be careful because it's gonna turn against them.
Yeah, I think if we bring another coach right now, a big coach now, this project is dead. All those little kids, they will be out. They'll be out. It will kill the project completely. and it will kill the excitement, because it's the excitement that many of us are looking forward to because of these young guys. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
can I just say something in regards to that?
Yeah, go, man. We're looking for something to say anyways. Yeah.
I mean, I was on the fence somewhat in regards to Potter being in and out, but I want him to stay in now because, like the gentleman just said, it's going to set us back again, and we've got to break this cycle of constantly sacking managers and bringing in new ones, because this project will never it won't even get off the ground if we keep sacking managers, bringing a new one in, changing players out, bringing new players back in. They need to be embedded. They need to go through this process, and this process is already time consuming, and it's going to just take us longer and longer and longer. So we've just got to give this manager time, because we're seeing some of the fruits of his labour now, because back to that Borussia Dortmund game, like I said, they played pretty well, especially in the second half. And I heard you mention as well that about getting Bellingham. This is just my opinion, but Bellingham did not impress me whatsoever, and I cannot see for the life of me why that guy, I know he's a good player, but he's not worth 150 million. No way.
Well, if you don't pay that money, Liverpool are gonna pay, Real Madrid are gonna pay.
They can keep him. They could take him. They could take him, Michael.
But to be fair to him, I think if we spend 120 million on Enzo, that is not even proven so far. We saw some of his flaws. He's still basically a kid, still learning on the job. But I don't think you're gonna get like 100% Michael Essien prime or something like that. I think they all need to learn. Bellingham is 19 and the potential is so high. So I don't know. You never say never with Bolly, man. Never say never with him. You might just go and get him, whatever price it is.
I would prefer to see Declan Rice. Because I think he would complement Enzo better, and once Andre Santos comes in, because I kind of see Santos as he's the same kind of player as Enzo is, so they could potentially switch like for a couple of matches, or if Enzo gets injured, Santos could come in, so we wouldn't lose that dynamism in the midfield. We'd still have it. Yeah, that's how I see it. So that's just my opinion. So don't know what the rest of the guys think.
Yeah, so DJ, what do you think? Jude Bellingham, or you wanna us to keep Zakaria? What's going on? We're gonna have so many of them, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have options, mate. It's gonna be. I mean, I think out of the two, I think Andrew's hitting the nail on the head. I mean, Jude Bellingham, I rate him as a player as well. I think he's an excellent player. But has he worked at 150 million that's been talked about? What player, to be honest with you, is worth that? To be honest with you,
we just pay 120. Bro.
That's what I was just about to say, bro. I don't even think Enzo was worth that kind of money, to be honest with you.
No.
But the money was paid for. That was what the clause was. We went and paid that. So you're thinking to yourself, would Todd Bowley go out and do another 150 million? From what I understand, what his priorities in the summer is a striker and a goalkeeper, and possibly bringing João Felix in on a permanent deal. So you got to then say to yourself, is he going to have enough money then to say, okay, I'll go and full cut now? It probably will do, because they obviously are loaded. You could probably come out and say, yeah, I could put another 150 million down on Jude Bellingham. But then you then look around, and you think, what plays that you can actually get that could complement Enzo in that midfield? Now, I've always said Santos, but I also know that he can also play both roles if need be. All right. But obviously you've got Zakaria in there as well, who could possibly be bought on a permanent deal. He's still 25, 26? So he's still got like some time to go. And I think I think him and Enzo in the midfield will be actually pretty good. And then you still got N'Golo Kante to come back. So you have got the options there, and it's whether Todd Bowley wants to go out and actually replace. If Kante, for example, was going to be sold on because he can't obviously agree on a new deal, then you'll be thinking, will you look at options? And yeah, obviously, there's other options out there that you can do. Obviously, there's talk of Moses Caicedo. There's also Sangaria that's still being mentioned. You've also got this other kid that they're talking about, Kone, another one. Yeah. And then you've got this other one who plays at Ajax as well. I mentioned his name the other day. He was linked with us. Kudos. Is it Kudos?
Yeah.
I don't think he plays at Ajax. It's one of the two. You've got Alvarez as well. There are loads of options out there. You can go. Still Kessie at Barcelona. That's another one. Yeah, but I think it depends again on where we're going to go. And I think if we decide that we're going to need an option there, we've got Zakaria there. Do we really need to go and fork that out? Maybe Zakaria could be the business next season. Who knows? Alongside Enzo, and then we keep that money and then maybe invest it somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, that is understandable.
So there's another name I wanted to mention as well. This we might face him tomorrow. This Romeo Lavia.
Oh yeah, yes, Lavia. Yes.
I heard he's pretty good.
He scored against us. I think he's good. He's good, bro. When we were linked with him and we played them and he scored against us. Remember 2-1 at St. Mary's Stadium, the first leg that we lost. Our goal came from Raheem Sterling and we bottled it. So he is good, and apparently we even offered like 50 million last summer to get him, but we couldn't get him. So imagine if Southampton goes to the championship, they're going to have to sell many of their big names.
That's right.
So I think one of the big clubs are going for that guy because he looks really good on, looks very good. Or probably Manchester City might go back because he came from City. So I think they got some kind of options or some kind of percentage to get from his sale. So it's going to be interesting. Tomorrow it's going to be an audition to see if he can beat us again to increase his value so we can pay 150 million again for him. So that's the way it is. People, we still have 15 minutes here. I'm not going to be too long here because tomorrow early morning we have a game. So as usual, I always start like 2 hours in advance, and there's a lot of stuff to do before I go live. So I'm going to have to relax 1 hour, 15 minutes so we can conclude very quickly. Aziz.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Sorry I joined late. I just came back from my job.
No problem. You have to make money first. Even me, I went to the office today.
Yeah.
Strange. So, yeah, what do you have to say, brother? What do you think about the game tomorrow? Reece James not there. Cucurella not there. Thiago Silva not there. Aubameyang not there. Hakim Ziyech not there.
What happened?
No, somebody linked some news. I don't know if they've been rested or they have injuries or something. I don't know. What do you think about the game tomorrow? Are we gonna win, or you want us to lose so the manager can leave?
Even if we lose, is the manager gonna go? That's the first question. I don't know. I think we're gonna win. It might not be pretty, but I think we're gonna win by 2 goals. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win by 2 goals.
2-0.
Yeah, I don't know if they will score, but I know we're gonna win by 2 goals.
Okay. And what if we lose tomorrow? Your frustration is gonna be like 1000% again, right?
Is what it is now, Chelsea. This is what Chelsea has made us to be like.
Yeah.
I'll just take it as another game. I'll just take it as another game. But I have a feeling we'll win tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I've never seen a manager that's been back like this and is not delivering. And my own question is that: do you think these players are lying that they are injured, not to play for this manager?
I don't know. I'm not inside the Chelsea organization, so I don't know. Me and you, we're just watching from afar.
Yeah, because I know most players, if these players are playing for Pep, even though they're injured, they want to play. They want to give their all to. You understand? They don't want to lose their.
According to your theory, the players don't want to play for this manager.
It looks like, because Sterling came back from injury. All of a sudden, I'm injured again after one game.
He's back, though. He's back on training. Yeah.
You know how many times Sterling has injured this season for Chelsea? Like 3 or 4 times.
So you think some of them are just lying so they
because
they don't play for the manager. But let me tell you something. You know what they say, like add-ons and bonuses? Those things that you heard in the contract, you have to be on the pitch to get certain money. You lose or you win. If you play a game, you get extra money. So I don't think any player is gonna just refuse. That's why they want to play, because those minutes will make you more money. But yeah, I got your point, what you're trying to say. And I don't really think that he lost the dressing room yet, but it could happen. Let's go to another topic here. Mr. Etsy, Mr. Andrew. Neymar Jr. to Chelsea Football Club. We still have 10 minutes to go, people. Today I'm not going to go far, I'm going to just cut in 10 minutes. We are out because tomorrow we have a long show that will take us probably 5 hours. So I need to recover. All right.
Most definitely, sir. Absolutely not.
Neymar Jr. to Chelsea, why not?
No, thank you. No, thank you. I want somebody who's committed to the team and committed to fighting for the club. I don't want anybody who's going to be coming strictly for money. I don't think this man will be committed to the team. I doubt it very much. I don't want to see him. I don't want to have anybody to come and unsettle the dressing room any more than it is now. So please, no, thank you. I'll pass.
He passed the opportunity to sign one of the biggest names in Brazil now. You signed him, you signed the entire world. You signed Brazil, you got commercial. He's going to bring some sauce at the bridge and you say no? Okay. I got you.
He can keep his sauce.
He can keep the sauce for himself. You don't need sauce at the moment.
No, thank you.
Okay, Henry, what do you think? Neymar Jr. to Chelsea Football Club?
Nah, he's past his prime. He's won trophies. We want people who are coming in with the hunger to win. So no, if Bole is looking for a statement signing, not Neymar, no way.
So who should be your in your level, the way you see things? Who should be your statement signing?
You want a statement signing? Bring me Victor Osimhen. He's young. He's hungry. He wants to win. Bring me Victor
he's
Osimhen.
Scoring for fun. Even today, again,
exactly.
He had another goal. The guy can't stop scoring.
Yeah, let him scared.
Well, let's hope that we don't make him a Chelsea thing. We don't make him victim of Chelsea curse.
Exactly.
You come to Chelsea, you got number 9, and you disappear.
Exactly.
You disappear.
Another thing we could do is we could bring Lukaku back and say, well, you got to go on your knees and beg for another forgiveness. And then maybe we might integrate you.
I don't know.
With the quality we have, Lukaku will score goals.
Lukaku will score for sure.
Public service, public relations is what killed him.
Yeah.
The public relations
That's
thing.
what killed him. Even it was just for football, people were going to say, bring him back. But because of what you say, the PR
he should
was
kneel in
so
front
bad.
of Stamford Bridge, in the middle of the pitch on Stamford Bridge, kneel down and beg, let the public see you, cry, and then maybe who knows, he's gonna be the star again. But apart from that, Osimhen is the guy I'll go for.
Yeah, Osimhen, good shout. DJ, Neymar Jr. to Chelsea.
First of all, can I just say one thing before I go on to Neymar?
Yes, sir.
I think Henry was messing here. Bring Lukaku back? No, thank you. I don't want to see this guy back at Chelsea, and for reasons being is of what's happened with him and what he's done. I know people say he might score goals and stuff, but I think for me that interview did it all. And if you guys have seen him, he's put on more weight again since he's gone to Italy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen it or whatever. Yeah. I don't know whether he'll come back to Chelsea and how it's going to be. I really don't know. And under, do we need this kind of thing with especially where Potter's trying to build a team? Do we need this kind of player to come and cause some problems in the dressing room like he did with Thomas Tuchel? I don't think so. I would probably say no on that one. Look, listen, I know Lukaku was a good player when he had his time, but he's not really done it at Chelsea. He's had his second chance now at Chelsea, and I liked him when he first came because obviously being a Chelsea boy, well, Chelsea fan as he was growing up watching Didier Drogba, I thought he was going to come and actually do exactly what Didier Drogba did, but obviously it didn't happen that way. So for me, no Lukaku. On Neymar, look, I've rated Neymar for a long time. I wanted him to come to Chelsea all those years ago when we first almost got him when Jose Mourinho was our manager. But I think it was because the late, God bless his soul, Pele came out and said something. Neymar ended up going to Barcelona in the end. After that, he didn't bother coming to Chelsea. So we almost got him at that point. I think it was like 2004, 2005. I can't remember when it was when he first moved. So no, not now for me. I think again, Andrew's hit a great name on the head there, where he said Osimhen. I would love Osimhen at Chelsea. I think he's a talented top player. Another player I probably mentioned will be Vlahovic, another one who could possibly come and do a job for us as well, if need be. But yeah, they're my main two, possibly to come to Chelsea if we need to go for a striker. Oh yeah, and not forgetting the boy at Benfica as well. Is it Martinez? The other,
like Ramos or something.
Yeah, Ramos. That's it. And Martinez also Inter Milan's the other one. So they're the kind of players I'm probably more looking at to come to Chelsea to do something.
Okay, so Victor, I'll come back to you and give you the time at the end because we still have 10 minutes to go. So I'm gonna give you probably 5 extra time so you can empty your pocket. Aziz, Neymar Jr. to Chelsea.
Is it coming to the nursing home in Chelsea to play 10 games and go 10 games missing? I'm done with injury-prone player. Neymar has passed his prime. He has passed it. Neymar, I would have taken Neymar last season or 2 seasons ago, but Neymar, nah. We need younger players that are ready to die for the team, players that are ready to play for the jersey. I don't even care who the coach is. Right now, I don't even care about Potter no more. I only care about Chelsea. I need players who are ready to die for the team. I'll get Victor Osimhen. My only fear for Victor Osimhen is that, football is a kind of psychology there. Oh, he's the number 9 of Chelsea. All the number 9s we have, they failed. The only 2 number 9s I know that didn't fail was Drogba, Anelka, and Diego Costa.
How about Tammy? Why are you forgetting my boy Tammy Abraham?
Okay, Tammy, I can't say he failed, and I can't say he was a what. He was the kind of player. Tammy is what you call. He shouldn't be a first team player for Chelsea. It would have been like a supporting striker role. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about
I understand what you're saying, but I don't agree with you.
How many goals did he score in the second season in Chelsea?
Well, how many games he played?
He played
is the question.
Because of Tammy, Lampard moved Timo Werner to the left. So Tammy will be the striker. Have you forgotten?
So are you blaming Tammy?
I'm not blaming Tammy.
But he still scores 16 goals, more than anybody.
That was the first season in all competition.
Okay, the second season, how many games? Because he started injured, and then Thomas Tuchel came over and then exposed him in the public, and he was not even playing. But every time he was there, he was scoring. He scored even more goals than Timo Werner, who was playing every single game.
I would say you
mindset.
I'm not going to say you right, and I'm not going to say you wrong, because him and Timo Werner were playing 4-3-3. It was Tammy in the strike, Timo on the left, and Ziyech on the right. Karavat and Messi Mount were in the middle. Kante was this defensive midfielder. Reason why Lampard was sad that, can you remember that was the time we started playing Giroud because Tammy wasn't giving us goals.
No,
we started using Giroud more.
We're gonna get there, and we're not gonna agree. And I would tell you how Tammy was injured, and then he was benched, and coming from an injury, Lampard was. There are so many things that you can say about Tammy on that, but let's not get there because that is a long conversation, right?
Yeah.
So Osimhen, you don't want him because it's psychology, and he might flop because of the
big money move.
Also the number 9 kind of things going on his mind, so he won't score because of that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Morata, Torres, Dembaba, Samuel Eto'o, Shevchenko, Mutsu, Kensman.
Yeah.
The list is long.
So somebody like him from the village, from Nigeria, where there are so many pastors, so many people who can pray. He's coming to defeat the curse of number 9. How about that?
I pray so.
He can come and say, you know what, I am going to take that number. I am going to play there, and I will show people that I am Mr. Osimhen from Nigeria. Period. And he's gonna do it.
I pray so.
Can I just say as well? There is one name we didn't mention, and I know it's gonna take a monumental amount of money to get that guy, but I believe he would come and do a job, and he would be more than a statement signing. Mr. Kylian Mbappe. They were able to pull that off. I mean, wow.
Are you trolling or are you being serious?
No.
Mbappe will be the board member.
Okay.
I'm being serious. I mean,
he's gonna go one day to Real Madrid. I don't think he's coming to Chelsea. And Kylian Mbappe is not a number 9. He always complains about playing in that position. He always wanna play with a proper number 9, so he can play off him. That's even the reason why it was a lot of talk this season, because he was complaining all the time on social media and everywhere. And that they tried to get him a number 9, but it didn't work out. They went for Ekitiki that didn't do good. So yeah, Mbappe is not number 9. We are looking for really a proper number 9 who can play even with his back toward the goal. So Mbappe, it's gonna be a dream, but I don't see him coming to Chelsea, to be honest. Mr. Victor, how was your day?
Hello, awesome. Big up everybody. My day was
big up Victor.
Yeah, I was gonna keep out tonight and join you tomorrow morning, because we all have our fingers crossed for what's gonna happen tomorrow. We are hoping for positive results for change. But you know, being charity Chelsea as we are, tomorrow might be one of our toughest games. Who knows? But we've changed some of the personnel who might come in with a different attitude and mentality, so that might change things. I just wanted to chip in real quick, because I know you are in your winding minutes for odds. But I wanted to chip in because folks were talking about getting in a striker, and some were objecting to the idea of Lukaku returning. And regardless of whether he's gained weight or not, folks will rather go and spend money on Victor than have Lukaku, who is proving to score in this league. And he is already ours. All we have to do is just call him back and say, hey, come back home and do your bit. He already apologized for that infamous interview he gave. He already apologized. So if you have Lukaku, who has proven to be a scorer in the Premier League, he's strong, he can lead an attack, and with all these new players, there will be more supply than a man who has proven to be a false, in fact, a hoax, in my opinion, in Kai Havertz, who has never held onto a ball. He is a flashy champagne player. His flicks and little touches, he will never shoot through a crowd. He will never bully any defender and score. We know that he's not going to give you any goals, but we are willing to let Lukaku sit in Italy and rot after £98 million and fail this guy £72 million, who has been a total failure. I don't even know if his real position is number 10. Kai Havertz is the guy that you give the ball to when you've already scored 3 goals, you're comfortably in the lead, and he comes in and do this little thing, flicks here and there. He's not a number 9. And we are hemorrhaging. We don't score goals. We don't know where the goals are going to come from. All of you were talking about the fact that Chelsea have a serious problem with number 9s. You know the one number 9s that have succeeded? We had a great spine of midfield behind them. We barely address the issue of a great midfield. If you have a great spine of midfield behind your striker, you always will score a goal. You always will score a goal, because even if he doesn't score, one the burden is not only on him to score a goal. You have all the other midfielders like Lampard and the rest that were scoring and providing for Drogba. That's why Drogba was successful. Left to Drogba alone, he wouldn't have gone back to the midfield to go get the ball and come in and score, no matter how strong and bullying his attitude on the field is. You don't do it alone as a striker. So to be successful, you have to have a great spine. Now we are beginning to build some semblance of a better midfield that can provide for a striker to score. So you have to go and get all the strikers you have that belongs to us, and test all of them against this midfield that we are beginning to assemble, and see whether they will do well or not. You don't let others sit there and because of pride of some of these supporters that, okay, let him say because he said something bad about Chelsea. How many players have said something bad about their clubs and still stayed there and provided for them because they said sorry and everybody moved on? So we have to give the guy the chance to succeed.
Oh man, I wanted to take Mr. Dan, CFC Dan. Nice to see you, but you just left. I wanted Victor to finish so I can take you on, but I think you were already tired. You know. No, I didn't ignore you. I just feel bad cutting somebody when he's talking. But CFC Dan, if you have a chance to come back, I will give you 5 minutes. But if it's not, next time, my brother, next time. I didn't do it on purpose. I just feel very, very bad to cut somebody. It's not my way of doing stuff. So let me go to DJ and Andrew and King to say goodbye. And Victor, at the end, I will take you and give you your 5 minutes that I promised, because you just came late. So let me just say goodbye to other brothers. DJ, tomorrow, man, are we going to be laughing here, smiling, celebrating, or are we going to be crying and another therapy session?
Nah, listen, you know me, I always back my team to win, Augs, no matter what, come rain or shine. I always back my team regardless. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go tomorrow because of my situation. But my dad and my brother are going to be going tomorrow, so I'm going to get.
So
them,
are you
no doubt,
isolated, like from the family or something? Are you?
No, I'm still because my wife had it as well. My daughter's not with us.
Oh, okay.
She's actually with my mother-in-law. So but both me and my wife are the only ones here because obviously we both had got it.
Okay.
But tomorrow, you know me, Augs. I'm always confident about my team, regardless of how the situation that we're in. I'm sure we'll bounce back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a good day to bounce back. And yes, I do expect us to win. Obviously, I don't give a scoreline, but I always back my team to win. And I think we'll do the business tomorrow, mate. I really do.
All right, so thank you, DJ. Come back tomorrow. I hope that you feel better, and tomorrow you can even stop for 5 minutes just to say hi. Thank you so much.
I will do. Peace, everyone. To you. Good night, all.
Blessing,
Take care.
DJ, to you
Blessing,
and your
man.
audience,
Blessing.
Thanks, mate, bro. Take care.
Take care. Andrew, my brother, give me something to give me some hope for tomorrow.
We're going to celebrate tomorrow, Brother Ross. We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a fantastic win. We're going to see some great football. We're going to see lots of goals going in Southampton's net. And we're going to win probably about 4 or 5-0. So we're going to...
You're having a laugh, right?
We're going to drink. We're going to drink and be merry and be very happy. So let's just keep the faith. It's going to happen. Trust me. It's time now. So
it's time for us to start our season now. What do you think about Arsenal tomorrow against Mr. Good Evening? Aston Villa and Arsenal.
Hopefully they lose again. So
Una Emery is gonna get his revenge. He's gonna get Probably a draw or win tomorrow. Yeah.
I believe the nerves is starting to settle in because you saw they started celebrating far too early.
Yeah.
They were so arrogant, top of the league and blah, blah, blah. And the cards are beginning to fall down. So
yeah, imagine if they draw tomorrow or they lose. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now Arsenal fans TV is gonna be even tastier, better. You know, I haven't watched them for years. Now I'm going back, man. Going back to watch because what a what a story that is gonna be. We're gonna win the league.
I heard there's even Arsenal fans calling for Arteta out again. So you can tell that they're losing their heads already.
Oh my goodness, already. Arteta out. Oh my goodness me.
Oh dear.
All right, my brother Andrew. See you tomorrow. All right. Peace and love to the family, brother.
Same to you, brother. Blessings to you all. Have a lovely evening, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Andrew is gone. Aziz, say goodbye to people, and I will stay here with Victor for 5 more minutes. Aziz, let's go.
Yeah,
your score prediction for tomorrow.
I'd like to change my score. I have this hope. I have this feeling Chelsea is going to surprise us tomorrow. They'll give the fans what we want. They might score up to like 3 goals. I just have that feeling. And I know this has been a rough time for all Chelsea fans.
So it's time to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, I have that feeling we're going to celebrate tomorrow because I want this team to do good. I'm not going to lie to you. And I know we're going to do good. I know we're going to win tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be this coach, but I know we're going to win
probably
tomorrow.
individual brilliance.
Because we've not had that individual brilliance like Hazard, Diego Costa, Pedro in a long time.
Okay.
We've not had that in a long time. I'm hoping for this Fofana to start.
Okay. So that throw Fofana need to start tomorrow, people. You heard it from Aziz. He said that we're going to punish Southampton tomorrow. Thank you, brother. Take some rest because I can see you are very tired. Drink your holy water and join us early tomorrow. Put your notification on.
What time tomorrow you'll be here?
I'll be here like 9 Eastern time. I don't know what time you are in Central or something. So yeah, you will see me.
6:48.
What is it?
This 6:48.
This 6:48.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow, just put your notification. I don't know. I already scheduled the stream, so just get in the comments somewhere. You will see the link and put the notification. You will see me. If you're not working, you come here.
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Mr. King. Aziz is gone. Now we have Tanish. Tanish also, I'm going to give you a few minutes. Let's go, Mr. Victor and Mr. Tanish. You wait for me. I will give you also a few minutes at the end because we were closing the show and I felt very bad to not to take your call. So let's hear from Victor and I will come back to you. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Let's go, Mr. Victor.
Well, I think even the gods of football think that we are due a win. You can't spend this kind of money and lose all the time or draw. So I think the whole world wanted Messi to win when he got to the finals because it was almost like it's time. You know, people are pitying us now. Everybody's like this. Let them win at least one and save this man's soul. It's really strange that you spend all this money, this is a testament that money doesn't solve all problems, especially in football. True. And that sometimes it depends on the people that you bought, the positions, the manager, the gelling of the entire team, because we've done everything. Of course, we've not addressed the position of a great striker, and that is hurting us. And one thing that I also mentioned when we went on this buying spree, was that we have not really addressed the midfield in a much more physical terms. We addressed it in a very creative role, but in terms of physical, I would rather, if you don't want to go out there and get anybody, then really make Zakaria a feature, because we lose that intensity there. Look at what Dortmund did to us in our last game. 2 or 3 passes and they went through us like a hot butter through a knife in the midfield. And the one player that I'm disappointed in, I was very disappointed in Jorginho when he was here, but I am equally disappointed in Robin Loftus-Cheek. This is a giant of a footballer. I don't know if the injury.
Well, can you tell us what he did wrong?
No, that's what the problem is. He doesn't do anything. If you have a player of that caliber, that size, that ability, you know what I mean. You want him.
So,
to
what do you want him to do? Like,
no, what I want him to feature. When I want his presence felt in the game. Like, you know, he has to get the ball and be brave. He is bigger, stronger, taller, hopefully even faster than everybody on the field. And if he's that creative, then when he gets the ball, those short passes like Jorginho was doing, he should be gone. He should move the ball forward, because when you are coming, a player of that, not even the size alone, he's smart enough. During Lampard's era and even other coaches, he was playing forward. He was somebody that we put a trust in that he was going to be scoring goals. So that kind of player is still in there, even though the manager is telling you stay back there. Zakaria, when he's on the field, he doesn't stay back there all the time. He has an impact on the game. And that's why Loftus-Cheek has really, because he gets the ball and there's that level of timidity. Then all of a sudden, he will spring up and maybe get to an attack and then move the ball forward for a second. Why does he not do a lot of that? And this is where I tell you a coach matters also. Coach will see that and say, hey, I need more of this. Give me 6, 7, 8 more of this in the game, and you see that you will make an impact. And every now and then when they get a chance, and you can see even the corner, an angle of the goal shoots. If you don't score, you put the fear of the Lord, because you know what, you're a midfielder. If you don't score, at least you've told the opponent that you are also looking for goals. It's not only can have it. So you give the opponent many things to worry about. But Chelsea has become so content with these midfielders who are non-scorers. They don't add anything at all to the game. So we are depending only on the front 3 to really help the striker. And that does not if that doesn't happen, then we are in trouble. So I feel like everybody in the game should be a threat. This is why Manchester City is always a threat everybody on the field is a threat at goal. So therefore, you don't know who to really mark, because all of them can score. Anyway, I have to let you go and speak to Cardiff. But what I'm going.
Yeah, go on, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, it's very likely that we'll win, but that is the barest minimum with this kind of investment. If we win tomorrow, it might be the start of something. But I'm going to tell you this: even if we win, the jubilee, it depends on how we win. Like, do we win because Modric scored? You know, like, we have to let these players that we've invested in come out and shine, because then they will start putting the fear of the Lord in the opponents that we face from now on. Because if we win, but the usual scorers are the back, maybe Silva comes in and head a ball and score, you have not really won, because the people that you invested in to do the scoring are still not scoring. And how they are going to score become a problem. We should win in such a way that it gives us hope, not the usual back line coming in to head a corner or you know, a mistake or something. We should win convincingly and very, very well. That's what I'm praying for. So tomorrow I'm going to stay at the TV. Every Chelsea fan is staying glued to the TV tomorrow, because if we don't win tomorrow, there's huge questions.
Serious questions. Yeah.
And I'll see you, brother, tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. Thank you for helping the channel as always. Thank you, my brother Andrew, for the donation again and again. This guy is sending me a lot of money for the budget, so I can afford to buy Victor Osimhen next summer. So if you want to send donation, so we can have a big budget for Osimhen and Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice next summer, do the same as my brother Andrew. All right, Mr. Tanish, you're the last person that I would take today.
Okay, so Chelsea don't have Thiago Silva tomorrow, yeah?
Yes, sir. No Reece James, no Thiago Silva, no Hakim Ziyech, no Aubameyang, and probably somebody else that I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, Chelsea should still be smashing Southampton.
Okay.
Because, look, Chelsea with Dortmund actually played really well. We just can't score.
Yeah.
We just
Why is that? Why can't we score? What's going on here? Is the manager issue or we are cursed? What's going on?
Look, João Felix was never a scorer not Benfica, at Atletico Madrid. He was always so technical, and he's still playing technical football. With Mudryk, he's just starting to get into the squad, so he's not gonna straight away score. With Havertz is just Havertz, okay? And yeah, Chelsea desperately need to sign a striker right now in the summer, like any striker.
Anyone, even Lukaku, even Morata. Because even you say anyone, any striker.
Yes.
Just bring any striker next summer.
Because I guarantee.
Yeah.
Even if he had Morata, he would still score against Dortmund. The amount of chances we had, if we actually had any striker, we would have scored.
Okay. So tomorrow, who would you like to see in front? Would you like to see Datro, or would you like to see?
Yes. Mudryk, Datro, and Madueke.
Madueke, yeah. Noni Madueke from the other side. Yeah.
And I also want Chelsea to win by two goals. Nothing like 1-0, 2-1, 3-2.
Yeah, you want us to win convincingly, like
Southampton
win in style, kind of. Yeah. I got your point.
Southampton are absolutely terrible.
Well, Southampton is terrible, but you know that we are Charity FC. That is the most dangerous moment to meet a team when they are terrible. They can't score a goal. They can't buy a goal. They don't have a manager. This is exactly what Chelsea charity mode is going to get activated.
100%. I also think that Chelsea wanting Neymar is too much of a coincidence, seeing as we lost to Dortmund in the Champions League game. I think it's fake news.
Which one is fake news? Can you say it again?
The Neymar, because
Neymar coming to Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah, Neymar news got released soon as we lost to Dortmund. Yeah. Yeah, it's too much coincidence. But Neymar, if any team wants him, they'll get him if they can pay his salary. Because PSG, I can't keep his salary anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is understandable. So anything else you want to add before I leave? And join me tomorrow, because today's show was very short, but tomorrow is going to be like 5 hours of show. So I need more energy and more ginger and more lemonade to keep my voice in check. So, yeah.
Okay, look, I'll say this. I think Chelsea will win 2-0 and
2-0 to Chelsea Football Club, okay?
Yes, and I'll be there 100%.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much for helping, and see you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
All right. This guy here he called me a racist because I can't get him. He always listen, and the last minute he's going to come here. And when you don't take him, he say, "Oh, you've been racist against me." Okay, what's going on, brother?
I just wanted to really ask you, and I want you to be 100% honest with me.
Yes, sir.
Chelsea winning tomorrow, yes or no? Or do you feel like it's going to be a tie?
Yes. We're winning tomorrow. I've been telling you this since October, right? We're going to win tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the beginning of our season. Boom, we lose. We're going to win tomorrow, the beginning of our season. We're going to punish team. So, yes, with my chest up, we're going to destroy them tomorrow. But it is what it is. What do you want me to say? We know it's going to win? I don't say that. We're going to win tomorrow, man.
If
tomorrow,
they don't
at
win,
least
I
3.
want you to, could you do, please, let's do a bet. If you don't win
I don't
tomorrow.
do betting. This is against my faith.
Oh my. Okay. Let's do a dare.
Let's say, like, okay, I'm gonna send money to animal because I have so
No,
many
no
animals.
money.
No animals. Like we make money. We make a donation to animal shelter somewhere.
Let's do a dare then. Let's do a dare. If Chelsea does not win tomorrow, Oggs has to come on here and he has to play, I guess, a non-copyrighted song, and he has to dance.
He has to dance. Okay.
Yes, you have to perform like some, I guess, Ture Ya Ya type dance. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to learn it, but I don't. That kind of bet you take it when you're playing a final, you're winning something. So,
but you guys haven't won for a while now, so
yeah, it's. Well, I to be honest, I expected this moment to Chelsea. Like we're gonna go through a crisis because of everything that's happened to us and the new manager, new owners, and all that. But yeah, we're gonna win. If we don't win, $100 to your charity, any charity of your choice. I'm not gonna dance. Only when I dance when we win the Champions League. And we send it to your charity. Cash here, bam. Sign, deliver here on social media. Everybody need to see. Your $100 is gonna go to your charity, your local charity. That's it.
No, I mean you can keep the money. Just do a little dance if you lose. And look, and if you win tomorrow, I'll come on here and I'll do a dance. How about that?
All right, you come here and you do a dance, right?
A Macarena if Chelsea wins.
Yeah. We're gonna win. That is not even a bet because we're winning tomorrow. Tomorrow, if we don't win, it's gonna be a big crisis. Big
okay. One. Uggs has to do the Macarena if he loses tomorrow.
Macarena.
There you go,
you know the guy. There's a guy called Alan Saint-Maximin. He plays for Newcastle. He always dances Macarena.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I think he just cut his hair.
He cut already? Oh, I didn't know about it. He had
long hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cut it.
He cut it?
Yeah.
He's finished. Gone. He's finished. When you cut your hair like that, bro, it's over. Game over. Career over, man. Career over.
My man. Stay tuned, everyone. Thank you.
All right. See you tomorrow, man. Tomorrow we're gonna be here for many hours. Let me put the link to the show tomorrow. If you wanna join us, you have to click now. Go and put your notification on. Give that link a like and let me know if you're gonna be there. Just leave a little comment so I can know that you'll be there. So tomorrow, let's say Chelsea against Southampton. Live stream. Okay, people, so this is the link for tomorrow. I'm gonna just pin it now. And I'm gonna end this poll here that I ask you who's gonna win tomorrow. I think many people say that Chelsea to win 65%, Southampton 22%, not sure 8%, and draw 4%. So there we go. Nothing else to report. Tomorrow, be here earlier, 2 hours before the kickoff, so we can have more time to discuss about topics. Neymar Jr. coming to Chelsea, Mason Mount starting the game. Everybody's gonna be crazy if Mount starts, right? Malo Gusto is back at Cobham because he got an injury, hamstring injury. He's recovering at Cobham. So It's always Chelsea, man. Before even somebody joins, Chelsea is struggling already with injuries. What is going on, people? We have to pray for our team because it's just getting worse, everything. Everything is just getting worse and worse. So, what I have to say here is nothing else. I'm going to have to leave. Some links came out to say that Thiago Silva is going to be out tomorrow. Reece James, Aubameyang, Ziyech, and probably somebody else that I forgot. We don't know where they got their news, but it is what it is. Follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. The same, Green Turf. You can see the logo here, you see? This logo here, you follow me, I'll follow you back. And let's grow the community slowly and surely. So stay tuned. I have another video coming up tonight on the Green Turf YouTube channel for the game tomorrow. I think it's going to be outdated because of the news that we have now. It's not totally outdated, but because I put Reece James in my starting 11, and he's not going to be there. And I also put Thiago Silva, and he's not going to be there. So you will see it tonight. I already scheduled it. I just forgot when I scheduled it, but you will see it. Somebody just pop up with a comment here. Mr. Pira said that I hope I am wrong, but I think tomorrow it's another draw. All right, I just hope that you are totally wrong. Mr. Alex said that it's a must-win tomorrow. Yeah, Cucurella. I forgot Cucurella. But even if Cucurella was fit, I just didn't want to see him on the pitch, to be honest with you. I have enough, and I want the young Hull to start tomorrow. No matter what, Hull need to start tomorrow. So stay tuned, people. And see you in few hours from now, because the game is gonna start in exactly 15 hours from now. So I have to sleep for 8-9 hours if I can sleep. If the Blue Army don't cause trouble, and then I get refreshed in the morning, and we're gonna have a great show. We're gonna have a great win, and everybody's gonna be happy. We are back again. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Alex, for being here. I appreciate your support for years. God bless you, my brother. God bless you. Okay, people, I've been talking and talking here. I need to go, and I'll see you next time.